क्या है?
ओके, एजेंडा गाइस बहुत अच्छा है। पहला ये है कि एडिलेड का जो डिसअपॉइंटमेंट था वो खत्म होने जा रहा है होपफुली, unless there is a major comeback by this Chris Green or Maurice Green, whatever his name is. Okay, he scores an unbeaten century, 150 of 75 balls, etc., etc. So minus the fairy tale possibilities, I think India is going to win MCG Test match again. So today we are going to throw it open for our experts in the house. Obviously, the USP of the house is that most of the experts are non-cricketers. That is the USP of the house. Extremely unfit people who at best have played gully cricket, except for one guy who is Amit Ji, who has played cricket at a good level, at least at a level where he can pose off as a cricketer in front of us. And which is why I respect all the other panelists today to show extra respect towards the opinions and views expressed by Amit Ji Pool.
Datta, do you want to
So I
reprise
will
your
just,
question from Bhashar Bhokal Cup? दत्ता का जो सवाल था
we will come
to
to that.
Amit?
No.
Dhupar,
No.
Yeah. No.
I am
I
making you
think
the
as a player,
rabbit hole
while
monitor, because there are two people here who will dig a rabbit hole every now and then. So Dhupar is going to be the rabbit hole monitor.
What is that?
Forget about
yeah,
it.
this is something I have also heard, but I don't know the meaning.
Yeah. By the way, so bro Datta, are you wearing bum chums?
But
The
Datta,
No,
while you work,
I'm wearing that.
yeah, but
I'm
why are
wearing
you
that
wearing Tata
Accelerite
Steel?
Tata Steel wala
XL,
t-shirt.
yeah, XL IMC meet
Tata Steel wala t-shirt. Yes.
Tata
true.
Steel wala t-shirt.
No wonder you have shares north of 1.5 crores, bro.
Oh,
Only a man as
Yes.
reasonable as you are can basically do that degree of investment.
Thank you. I take that as a compliment.
Generally, what happens is that in Durga Puja, we give our maid something in West Bengal. Datta takes something from the maid.
That is so not true.
और दत्ता जो एक साल पहले दे दिया जाता है उसको भी अगले साल मांग लेता है फिर जब उनका डिस्कार्ड करने का टाइम आता है।
ये सही बोले वो, ये सही।
Recycle माल.
अच्छा गाइस, देखो हम लोग के पास बहुत टाइम है, but there are a few people like MJD who really want to talk cricket. They are not here.
नहीं, वैसे जोशी बोला है 10 minutes में आएगा.
हाँ, let him come यार, कोई बात नहीं।
हाँ, let him come. I'm sure that he's digging data from various licenses.
Quick info sources.
It's like,
reading
yeah,
quick buzz.
he's basically lining up his arsenal.
Joshi is on
so that
Quick
he
Info,
can throw those links back at us.
arranging and
He's
rearranging.
reading ball by ball commentary, all wickets. he कैसे
ओके, तो गाइस सबसे पहले बहुत बहुत बधाई हो, क्योंकि आज का बहुत अच्छा दिन था। लास्ट वीकेंड का बहुत दिमाग खराब होने के बाद पिछला पहला पॉइंट से जो स्टार्ट करेंगे, आई थिंक आई विल लुक एट द फ्लिप साइड ऑफ हाउ थिंग्स हैव गॉन फॉर इंडिया, and there is one continuous chink in the Indian armor, which basically is the Indian tail. That the Indian tail continues to not wag at all, including this test match. And I will just like to draw your attention to the point that every time India has restarted the innings on a fresh day, they have not been able to add more than 50-60 runs to the overnight score, which could really have made the difference both in Adelaide or even in the second innings of Adelaide, because it was a fresh start again. And then even today. So any lessons to be learned? What is going wrong? Why are we losing the last 5 wickets so quickly and cheaply? The question is to MJD, sir.
I'm sorry, I did not listen to your question. I'm distracted.
Okay, question to Anjan, please go on.
Anjan.
Yeah, I think the current Indian team is very different from some of the past Indian teams, and one feature of this team is that the cricketers tend to be specialists, and the batsmen tend to only bat, and the bowlers tend to only bowl. So you don't have part-time bowlers like Ganguly or Tendulkar, and at the same time you also don't have bowlers who are willing to rough it out like a Kumble or a Srinath. So I think that's one feature of this current cricket team, and that makes it a big problem when you have a bowler out or a batsman out of form.
Okay, fair enough. Amit ji?
भाई इंडिया का जो तुम्हारा टेल है
हम्म,
ऑस्ट्रेलिया में लेट तक खेलना ऐसे भी मुश्किल है, बिकॉज वहाँ पे वो बाउंसी ट्रैक, तुम 4 बाउंसर मारते हो कि यॉर्कर फेंकते हो, एंड और या तो एलबीडब्ल्यू या कॉट बिहाइंड हो रहा है। तो इंडियन टेल का एबिलिटी, अगर जो बैट्समैन है तुम्हारा बुमराह या तुम्हारा सिराज, मतलब दे आर टू इनएक्सपीरियंस टू प्ले इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया।
ओके,
एंड इंडिया में अगर खेल रहे होते तो फिर भी अश्विन थोड़ा रन बना लेता था, बट वहां पे आई डोंट थिंक कि मतलब एक तरह से अगर तुम देखोगे तो इट्स गुड दैट कि दे आर गेटिंग आउट एंड नॉट गेटिंग इंजर्ड। अदरवाइज यू टेक शामी, आवर मेन बॉलर, एंड ही गॉट इंजर्ड। तो वहां पे वो जो तुम है ना कि हिटिंग कर रहे हो, बॉल एज लगा पीछे चला गया, and then you hit some few good 70-80 runs, so that is not possible. तो मतलब in a way and I agree with Anjan कि specialists हैं, so they focus on their bowling, they don't spend their time in batting at on the nets. So I think I would not be very alarmed. I'm more alarmed कि we are not able to take wickets of tailenders from other side.
okay,
So that is more alarming than our batters not able to bat.
okay.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, Datto.
You also think?
I think what Amit ji says is very true. As in, while we are dishing out a very weak tail performance with the bat, we are not able to replicate that with the ball and not able to clean up the tail. This is happening like recurrently, in a recurrent fashion. Like, I remember the last Australia series also, the first match that we won. The tail, I think Nathan Lyon
Hazelwood.
and one more of the tail enders were like
Yeah.
holding up, and they were almost won it for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
And
but
remember,
tail
Ashwin
dragging.
like got a freak. Yeah, he got a
Yeah.
freak wicket to get Lion. Otherwise, the game would have been might have been lost as well
Yeah, you're
from
right.
a pretty hopeless situation for Australia. So I think that
So
is
I think
concerning for us.
I agree.
I think
So
before
basically,
that,
yeah, but
so I was saying that there's one other piece which is probably important, that if you look at Indian teams in the recent past where the tailenders have done well, they've done well because there has been one or two batsmen who've kind of helped them stick around. So you had a Lakshman earlier, you had Dhoni for a while. I think in the current Indian squad, there's no frontline batsman who's used to marshalling the tail as much. Maybe Pujara as a one-off, but that's probably another missing link because of which the tailenders are not able to flourish.
okay. So 2 points. Basically, I think one more factor that also aids to the tail wagging is one, what is the batting experience of the tail itself. So, for example, even our bowling lineup is pretty new. Bumrah is only 15 test matches old. Even Shami is not really much of a batsman, etc. And most of the teams who have a longish tail, for example, England. So Stuart Broad, he has been around for a while, and therefore, you know, all these players, they go through a certain phase where, by virtue of experience, etc., they learn how to then start smacking a quick 20 or a quick 30 around. So that's the advantage that England has. I think Australia also has now the similar advantage because Mitchell Stark, Hazelwood, all these guys, even Nathan Lyon for that matter, they're about 7-8 years old in the international cricket. So more or less they understand how to play, etc. As a tail ender batsman, slightly more aggressive or defensive depending on the situation, which the Indian tail doesn't really have the advantage of currently. So that is true. And now I think let's quickly move on to the more serious issue, is that why is it that in spite of having bowlers like a Bumrah or a Shami in our ranks, we are unable to then clean out the tail? Is it because of captaincy that all of a sudden the captaincy becomes a little bit too defensive? We spread out the field, we want to bounce out, and I've seen that very often we kind of tend to deviate from the original plan even before the tail has started to wag. So, I mean, and with that thought, I will just pass the question to Super Dhooper.
Yeah, I think this has been has been an eternal problem for India to to dismiss the tail. Somehow, I think we get excited after taking 5 to 6 wickets, and then we just stop putting in that same intensity. Perhaps because we assume that the tail of the other team is also similar to the tail of our team. and the people who are bowling are also tailenders. So I feel that we lack the intensity after the other team goes six down somehow, and it's not a recent phenomenon. It has been happening for ages now. A lot of tailenders have scored a 50 against us. I think if you just analyze the performance, and our data expert Amya is missing.
Yeah, he's on
But
the way. He's collecting data as we speak.
yeah. So I think that's the problem. We just somehow tend to lose the intensity, and it just keeps happening with us every now and then.
Fair point.
I
Fair point.
think there is one more, as I was thinking. See, typically when we encounter the tail, say when the sixth wicket falls of the opponent, we typically end up at say over number 60, 65, 70. So I don't know if the old ball bowling skills of our bowlers are not as good or something like that. So they can't reverse they can't take much advantage of the softer ball. Maybe one of the elements here as well. I'm not sure if that plays in,
I think
but then the softer.
I would like to slightly.
Perhaps,
Yeah, Mr. Rajiv.
perhaps more than this old ball thing, the bowlers are, they are reasonably experienced throwing the reverse swing as well. Perhaps I believe the more, it's more the lack of planning for the tail, because you plan for the top order and the middle order, and you play to your plan and you get them out. But for the tail, perhaps the mindset is maybe somewhat like, as Dhupar mentioned, वो तो खुद से out हो जाएंगे. You just now what happens? You wait for them to make errors rather than actually tie them in a plan. Which,
So BG, I think I'll agree with Misraj's point. देखो tail जब batting करता है तो tail को तो easiest way to take tail's wicket is trap them before the wicket. LBW करो, ठीक है, bouncer मारो, edge लगेगा और वो sky पे जाएगा and then you take the wicket. यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है कि the planning what you do for main batsman, कि उनको पहले हम ऑफ साइड में बॉलिंग करेंगे 6 विकेट के कॉरिडोर पे 2 ओवर्स 3 ओवर्स, देन आई विल पुट वन इन सिंगर एंड तो टेल में क्या होता है कि द मोमेंट यू मिस दोस 2 और 3 अपॉर्चुनिटीज, ठीक है, तो तब तक 6-7 ओवर निकल जाता है. एंड बैट्समैन जो अभी तुम देखोगे दे आर प्लेइंग वेरी स्लो, मतलब तो एवरेज रन रेट अगर होगा, अंबिया कैन कंफर्म 2.5 2.6, उससे ज्यादा का नहीं है. बट टेल्स का अगर तुम बैटिंग स्कोरिंग रेट देखोगे तो दैट इज फास्टर देन नॉर्मल बैट्समैन, बिकॉज़ दे डोंट वांट टू गो एंड प्ले 140 150 ऑड बॉल्स, दे वांट टू मैक्सिमाइज देयर रन्स. तो यहाँ पे मतलब जो तुम बाहर के बॉलर्स का देखोगे कि व्हाट दे डू, दे कीप बॉलिंग विकेट टू विकेट, दोनों एंड से फास्ट बॉलर रहेगा, एक साइड से स्टार्क बॉलिंग कर रहा है, दूसरे साइड से तुम्हारा कमिंस है. यहाँ पे सुबह में क्या होता था कि एक साइड से बुमराह है तुम्हारे पास, ठीक है, वंस यू सर्वाइव बुमराह, अदर एंड पे जडेजा आ जाता था, ठीक है, एंड देन दे स्टार्टेड हिटिंग, ओवर पिच बॉल आया उसको
छक्का मारने लग गया था,
कमिंस मारने लगा. एंड टुडे स्टिल दे वर रिस्ट्रिक्टेड, मतलब नॉर्मली तुम देखोगे ज्यादा अटैक करने लगते हैं. तो यू नीड एटलीस्ट 2 बॉलर्स फ्रॉम बोथ द एंड्स हु कैन सस्टेन द प्रेशर, एंड मतलब उनको डराओ, गिव गुड बाउंसर्स. तो आई एग्री कि बुमराह या अर्लियर टाइम्स अनिल कुंबले यूज्ड टू ट्रैप देम बिफोर द विकेट. उस टाइम
यॉर्कर डालता था लेग स्पिन,
हाँ, विद दैट गुड पेस ऑफ, मतलब भुवनेश्वर कुमार के जितना पेस करता ही था वो भी. तो प्रॉब्लम आई थिंक, मतलब द सेम प्लान व्हाट यू हैव फॉर योर मेन बैटर्स, आई डोंट थिंक दैट कैन बी. बट या सी द गाइज आउट देयर, दे आर मच मोर एक्सपीरियंस्ड देन अस, तो डेफिनेटली ऐसा नहीं है कि उनके माइंड में वैसा प्लान नहीं है. बट या वो 10 ओवर 15 ओवर का फेज निकल जाता है जहाँ पे दे ऐड क्विकली सम 70-80 रन्स. So and that makes the difference.
Yeah, Amey has sent some message. I don't know if he's online.
No, it's a
yeah, no, I think BG is there. No, Amey is there. I can see one. Dari wale Baba.
It's an irrelevant message that Amey has sent. So Amey, over to you. Basically, we are discussing that what is the reason that the India bowling unit, we consistently have not been able to skittle out the tailender batsmen of opposition batsmen now. And it is
ऐसे कुछ नहीं. आई थिंक टेल एंड बैट्समैन का क्वालिटी भी अभी काफी सुधर गया है. तो अपना तुम टेल देखोगे,
Amey is using a subpar internet connection, I guess.
I think we lost you, Amey.
I think Amey, the ROI seeking Amey has taken a
Yeah, he has
broadband
taken that
connection which is not
299 rupees unlimited internet connection.
which obviously is not working.
which locks him out
Yeah.
every 2 minutes.
Okay, so basically, guys, net what I hear is that it is not much of a problem, because when our tailenders are quite bakwas as batters, but other tailenders, they have improved as batters.
But
Yeah.
BG,
एक और चीज है, I'm just
I
thinking
echo your
every
concern, BG, that despite of having बुमराह, मतलब बुमराह के
हाँ.
आने से कम ये था कि लसित मलिंगा की तरह ये बॉलिंग करेगा और लास्ट के विकेट को तो जल्दी निकालेगा.
Yeah.
That is
यॉर्क
not
करके
happening.
उठाएगा.
So
Yeah,
Bumrah and
I
even
think
like
the
Bumrah and Shami combination, I feel it is a deadly combination for tailenders.
I think you raised a point about captaincy, BG,
Haan.
when we started off. I think if you look at the latest two captains of Dhoni or Kohli, they're different in the way they deal with tail. I think, and both of them leave a little to be desired for, where Dhoni tended to get defensive early and tried to stem the flow of runs too early, and then you would have cases of edges not going to fielders because they're not there. And with Kohli, I think he tends to get a little too impatient uh, with tailenders. Maybe it's because he's already thinking about batting or whatever, but he tends to get impatient, makes too many bowling rotations too frequently, etc. So maybe those also have to play. The other thing which I feel in terms of Indian tail versus other tailenders is that other tailenders typically tend to have one left-hander who throws his bat around. While for some reason we don't have a tailender who's left-handed, we've not had in the recent past, like a Stark or a Broad, etc. Having left-handers means you can negate spinners and things like
And
that.
I think it also
I don't know
worked,
if that has something to
it
do.
also kind of worked in this test match,
Yeah.
because there was Rishabh Pant and then suddenly there was Jadeja, and the potency of the even the Australian bowlers, it just seemed a little bit off. It might be a one-off coincidence, I don't know, but I just felt that they were not really able to sustain the pressure as much as they would have been able to do had there been two right-handed batsmen.
Yeah.
Great. So Amya, basically we were discussing that what is the reason that the Indian fast bowling unit, despite having Bumrah, Shami, etc. in their ranks, they have been unable to dismantle the opposition tailenders. So just looking forward to hearing you now.
इसमें थोड़ा I think if you compare it with yesteryear's के tailenders or even our current tail, which is considerably Landu,
Yeah.
if that kind of language is permitted here.
Permitted. It is my.
Permitted, right? Huh. I
But
think
it is on record.
Oh, okay.
No worries. I
Let
will
me-
beep it.
BG will edit it.
I think if you look at most tailenders, right? So I think the Australian tail, except for Hazelwood, they're all decent batsmen, right? So if they do show a certain amount of commitment and they are not trying to score runs, it is possible for them to block it out. I think Stark has a 99 against India. Cummins, we've all seen, can bat reasonably well.
Yeah.
So first innings, I think we did a good job of cleaning up the tail. I think as long as, like Umesh Yadav is not a good batsman to bowl to the tail because he gets impatient. But I think Bumrah, Shami, they've had reasonable success. I think Jadeja also pushes them back quite well and, tries to trap them in front of the stump. So maybe it's just a bit of bad luck. I think people like Sam Curran coming in at number 8 are batting far below their station.
Yeah.
So we should not really regard them as tail enders scoring runs. Chris Stokes had 100 against India, but even he's fairly in another team, he could have been a number 6 batsman.
Yeah. Absolutely. Great
At
point.
least as good as Jadeja.
Absolutely. I think Chris Stokes is a very good batsman. He's a very clean batsman. Great. So now I think let's now move on to the hot topic of the town, which is the depth of the Indian fast bowling now. So what do you guys have to say? We don't have Shami, we don't have Ishant Sharma, who in my opinion has been India's best test match fast bowler for last couple of years for sure. And we don't even have Bhuvneshwar Kumar. So we don't have three top fast bowlers, and still we are able to bowl quite well in Australia against Australia. So over to you, Amya. Let's start with you.
I think abhi expose ho jayega Pitara. If we have to play Cheney Saini in the next match, then he will really make a hit Kenny, because I think up to Siraj it was still okay, but not too much hopes from Saini. And I think Natarajan is a promising bowler, but I'm not sure how much red ball experience he has in the longer form.
Or
He
even
seems
the
to be-
stamina to bowl 20 overs.
Correct. He seems to be a TNPL and IPL product. So
Hmm,
maybe he
hmm.
needs more time there.
Absolutely.
So maybe a good time to fast track or bring back one of our old stars like Jaydev Unadkat, who I know has been an IPL failure, but he has been a very successful red ball bowler in domestic cricket for
Yeah.
a good decade or so, right?
I think
So
he
I
played
would
one
rather go
test
back
and
to
that's
him.
it, right?
In
South
South
Africa.
Africa. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Where Callis took
Yeah,
took
where
his
later
place.
on, I think Anil
Yeah.
Kumble or Harbhajan Singh started bowling faster than Jaydev Unadkat.
Isn't he too old to make a comeback now
He
as
must
a
be
pace
early
bowler?
30s. He's not very old. I
तो
think
उस
for
हिसाब
a
से नट्टू is also 29.
हाँ,
Natarajan.
नहीं, so I
उनाडकट का
personally,
देखो ऐसे उनाडकट is not a long term option, but मान लो अभी until our premium fast bowlers recover from injury,
Yeah,
I would rather go to him than
but
Saini.
I would rather prefer like older players to make way for the youngsters and prepare for future.
I think this is
Especially in pace bowling where the shelf life of a pace bowler is like pretty low. People start retiring at 33. So I would prefer to give the opportunity to a youngster.
but
Our
Looking
Shall
at
record of
left arm pacers,
blooding youngsters, our record of blooding youngsters pace bowlers in the last decade has been really poor. I think every debutant from India, whether it is that Pankaj Singh who got screwed all over Cardiff, or VRV Singhs, or who was the other
we are
guy, Vinay Kumar, who got fucked by David Warner. So I think
okay.
throwing a young fast bowler into an Australian conditions may not be the
I think
wisest
Vinay
thing
Kumar
for
was
their own
already
career.
old. Vinay
No,
Kumar was
no,
already
विनय
old when
कुमार
he
तो
came.
he
एक
debuted
साल के लिए
अपन
श्रीसंत
एक्सेल
को
में
ले आओ
देखे
यार.
थे.
In his
श्रीशांत आज ही सुबह देखा he is planning to come back for 2023 World Cup.
हाँ, so मतलब white ball में seriously देख रहा है, but I'm saying कि that now that we are touring some other countries, तो वहाँ पे तो श्रीसंत can be useful.
let me hijack the
So BG, just since we are staying on bowling, so Siraj one promising fast bowler what we have got, but still I think last दो innings जो उसकी bowling देखी, so in swinger I think perfect, very very good in swingers, and that's how he got carried away today when he took that review, which was at least 7th wicket. on the leg side. वहां से पता नहीं उसको कैसे समझ में नहीं आया. ठीक है, तो he got carried away, but in swingers if you look at consistently he is able to swing the ball, and उसका विकेट भी अगर देखोगे तो ग्लांस करने में लेग साइड में कैच हुआ. What is not happening that is outswingers अभी तक पता नहीं अमिया and others have noticed, but
first inning में जब बॉल थोड़ा पुराना हुआ था तो he bowled a brief spell of beautiful outswingers also.
Okay.
And it was,
I could not see that.
It was during that spell only because he was bowling white-fish outswingers, and then he bowled a foolish in-swinger to get green. So it was a good setup by Siraj.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
the other-
second thing अगर देखोगे इसके bowling में तो it has got more skid than other bowlers. तो आज अगर एक उसका देखोगे जहाँ पे मतलब normally other bowlers का if that is striking at that knee roll, the most likely ball will miss the stumps. But इसके case में you will see that it is umpire's call also.
Yeah.
So that is one good thing that he can take good in swingers, all those LBWs. एक्शन इसका थोड़ा स्मूथ है. ही इज नॉट दैट कि आए जहीर खान की तरह 3 फीट का जंप किए एंड देन यू गेट इंजर्ड इन द फर्स्ट मैच इटसेल्फ. एक्शन स्मूथ है, एंड एज धूपर सेड इन द मॉर्निंग दैट दे ईट lot of non-vegetarians, so they are pretty strong. So I think good. Siraj is a good prospect, but yeah, we need to see him for some more matches.
I was just
Yeah.
making the
Also-
point that in any country in the world today, if they lose 3 fast bowlers from their
Yeah.
bunch of fast bowling groups,
Hmm.
and to be able to come back in a test match like India did, and to be able to bowl like how India did against Australia in Australia, I was just wanting to kind of put some emphasis on that depth that India has now. Is that especially in the yesteryears, had India lost one bowler, say Zahir Khan, remember Zahir got injured very early.
2011
Yeah.
injured. 2011
Yeah,
first
yeah.
test in
And
England.
that was the
68 for 2.
Absolutely, that was the fall of India from there onwards. So from that point of view, I feel that the Indian fast bowling unit has grown pretty well. Now we have at least we have strong fast bowlers who can bowl 20-25 overs in a test match without getting
Yeah.
tired.
And if I can build on that point of yours, BG,
Yeah.
I think we must give credit to Virat Kohli for this, right? I know a lot of criticism of his captaincy often is, and I think tactically he may not be the greatest on-field captain, but I think this is a area of focus which he's really built. That we can be a pace bowling superpower as well, and we don't have to.
Yeah. Because I
think,
just wanted to throw this open. For example, if Australia lose two bowlers, if Australia lose Hazelwood and Pat Cummins, or Hazelwood and Mitchell Stark, who are the bowlers that they are going to bring in there? I mean, there are, to my mind, there are not a lot of red ball bowlers which they have.
No,
Outside
every team BG has some 5 or 6 bowlers only. मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि सारे किसी भी टीम के पास 10 सुपर फास्ट बॉलर्स है जो कि किसी को भी रिप्लेस कर देगा. बट देखो, सी while we I am also happy that Indian bowling unit is now coming up as a threatening unit, but at the same time you also need to look at कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया का जो बैटिंग है अभी का जो लाइनअप है, it is not as threatening as it used to be when Matthew Hayden, Ricky Ponting and all those greats were playing. तो अभी जैसे इसका Rory Burns opener, he is low on confidence. You have that guy Head, Travis Head. I don't think मतलब he
he's the Hanuma Vihari of Australia, Travis Head.
Yeah, Matthew Wade, he struggles for so many balls and then he tries to score runs. So except Smith, and now that David Warner is also not there. David Warner रहता तो he would have scored some quick runs and ball को soft off करता. So I think while we should be happy about our bowling unit and ability to take wickets in these conditions, but at the same time give some discount to the batting lineup what we have in Australia today. I don't think it would be as easy if we go and play in England, because their batting unit is much stronger than the Australian batting unit.
Absolutely. And I think the only reason Australia did so well in England because Smith was in the form of his life in that series. So let's then talk about the much talked about topic, which is Ravi Ashwin, the Indian spinner in foreign lands. So while I hate to sort of answer the question, only basis one series, etc., but I thought the last 2-3 away series that Ashwin was a part of, he was starting to kind of come into his own as a bowler, but he was getting injured in the very first test match itself. So what I would like to hear is that how do you see Ravi Ashwin's journey? What are the changes that you see in his bowling, etc.? Has he just been lucky in this series?
So who is going, Bhopal or Misra ji,
Anjan? Do some class participation.
Yeah, so I think Ravi Ashwin is a world-class bowler, and I was very surprised why he was not in the team. I think some people told me that it was because of his his dissatisfaction with Kohli or Dhoni. I don't know, but Ravi Ashwin is, according to me, is one of the top world bowlers. If you look at his record also, I think he has some 300 plus wickets. So if he persevere with him, I'm sure that he would do much better. I think he's a much better option than Kulcha, and he also brings in like a good element of batting as well. I think Amya Joshi has shared some stats as well. No, he's asking questions.
Yeah, so
no,
Joe,
I was just sharing
you,
this. Joe. Yeah, I think there is this common complaint that Ashwin doesn't really do well in foreign conditions, especially in white people foreign condition, which is what the metric for success still is.
Yeah,
and I think that's not true, because one, he has to play a more defensive role there, which he has also called out, right? That he is generally holding one end up. And secondly, I took a long, hard look at both Nathan Lyon's record in England, New Zealand, and South Africa versus Ashwin's record there. And in some places, Ashwin's is actually better. I think, this constant scrutiny that Ashwin undergoes, I think Sunil Gavaskar is very much correct. That, he's not getting along with Virat Kohli has kind of, always created that ego battle where he's expendable and the first person to go out of the team. No shade to Jadeja. I think he's a great player and India should play two spinners if that is our strength. But Ashwin definitely anytime over Jadeja in tests at least.
Yeah.
So
तो अश्विन
Sumit
का
ji,
ऑस्ट्रेलिया में एवरेज तो मतलब उतना अच्छा नहीं है. आई थिंक अमिया कैन कंफर्म अराउंड 43 44 के अराउंड ऑस्ट्रेलिया में एवरेज होगा वहां पे अश्विन का. बट द वे ही बोल्स एंड मतलब उसके बॉलिंग में एटलीस्ट यू कैन सी देयर इज अ प्लान कि he will try to set up batsman. जैसे स्मिथ को ही आउट किया. If you see that कि last 2-3 innings he will keep bowling in those areas. Off side में पहले सीधा फेंक रहा है. Then he will make one ball turn and then you have leg. And I was actually abusing रहाणे के साथ लेग साइड में स्मिथ के लिए कौन स्लिप में लगा के रखता है स्टार्ट में. And very next ball he got out. So Ashwin as a bowler definitely much mature than all our other spinning options. You need a very good off spinner in your team. मतलब leg spinner से unless you have Shane Warne, Stuart McGill or Anil Kumble for that matter. And Kulcha and these bowlers I don't find them मतलब काफी long term prospect नहीं लगता है. But yeah, now that Ashwin is also getting over 34-35 years of age, you need to have some options. 1-2 साल Ashwin खेलेगा, then he will try to maximize his white ball career, or maybe T20s and all those leagues. So we need to have some options. And India as a country, now it's good to see that we have a lot of good bench strength in fast bowling, but not having a very good spinners. That is an area of concern. So I think that's it on Ashwin. Yeah, as a bowler, any day better than Jadeja. But batting, I think Jadeja has improved a lot. So now, while 3 years back, you could have said that yeah. Yes.
Sorry,
Josie.
no. What is the group's view on Ashwin's return to a limited overs format? Because I think he has been excluded a little prematurely. He still has a decent
No, he can be.
I'm quite sure if we see Rohit Sharma ever take up the reins in white ball, you will see Ashwin make a comeback.
No, I agree with you, Ashwin. If I remember in 2011 World Cup also, the way he bowled in some of the matches, right to the plan, beating batsmen from the leg side and then making them stump. So I think Ashwin, and he has definitely much more variety than other bowlers. And एक बार अगर if he is high on confidence, so he has ability to check the runs, take the wickets. So for I think next T20 World Cup or 2023 main World Cup is too far, but at least T20 World Cup tak to definitely you can consider him.
Yeah. I thought, Amit, one of the changes that I was able to notice in Ashwin's bowling is that he has become far more patient. I remember a time phase, I think around 4 to 5 years ago, and you and I used to discuss it very often, is that Ashwin also kind of got ahead of himself, when it came to experimentation.
वो full sleeves डाल के डालता था वगैरह.
हाँ मतलब बीच में कुछ बहुत ज्यादा कर रहे हैं, because test match is about
overdo कर रहा था.
overdo करना. मतलब having variations is good, but you should not overdo it to that extent that your stock ball becomes your variation. That cannot happen. So I think बीच में उसका वो डिसिप्लिन चला गया था. वो वीडियो गेम के जैसा खेलने लगा कि एक ऑफ स्पिन डाल देते हैं, अगला लेग स्पिन डाल देते हैं, फिर अगला
आज भी लास्ट का 2 ओवर अगर उसका देखोगे तो आज फिर से लेग स्पिन स्टार्ट किया था करना. बट ठीक है, लास्ट में चलो मतलब नाउ मैच इज गोइंग टू क्लोज, सो यू डू ऑल दोज स्टफ. बट नॉट जहाँ पे तुम 10 ओवर का स्पेल डालना है, यू नीड टू सेट अप बैट्समैन and then you start doing that.
और एक चीज इसका एक्शन में हमको थोड़ा सा चेंज लगा, जो कि बीच में एकदम नहीं कर रहा था, कि he was just अभी एक हल्का सा जंप लेता है बॉलिंग के टाइम पे, like a little bit of a spring jump. मेरे हमको ऐसा लगता है कि उस जंप से थोड़ा सा, बिकॉज अश्विन इज नॉट रियली अ बॉडी बॉलर, वो बॉडी के साथ नहीं सिर्फ फिंगर से, तो बाहर का पिचेस पे वो जंप से थोड़ा मोमेंटम उसका आता है ताकि बॉल में एक्स्ट्रा जिप आए, थोड़ा सा साइड स्पिन ज्यादा आएगा. What I felt is that I don't know if you guys experienced it or felt it, but I just felt that कि थोड़ा सा just to add a little bit of a zip or a little bit of a momentum behind his body, क्योंकि जब वो अपना ये टॉर्सो टर्न करता है लाइक अ क्लासिकल नेथन लायन काइंड ऑफ अ बॉलर, तो वो इंजर्ड हो जाता है, उसको या तो एब्डोमेन में इंजरी हो जाता है या उसके नीचे हो जाता है. तो हमको लगता है एक वो रीजन था कि इसके वजह से इसका लूप मेंटेन करते हुए जिप ज्यादा आ रहा है बॉल में ऑफ द सरफेस. और दूसरा एक मैं बहुत दिन के बाद देखने के लिए लगा कि अश्विन का बॉल में ड्रिफ्ट बहुत अच्छा आ रहा था. कोई भी ऑफ स्पिनर की बॉल जब फेंकता है तो अगर ऑफ साइड के तरफ हवा में थोड़ा ड्रिफ्ट होता है उसके बाद टर्न लेता है तो हमेशा वो टफ होता है बैट्समैन के लिए. तो उतना ज्यादा ड्रिफ्ट नहीं है लेकिन थोड़ा सा ड्रिफ्ट है. आज जैसे लाबुशान को जिस बॉल पे आउट किया था उसका एक बार रिप्ले देखना, उसमें बहुत अच्छा ड्रिफ्ट आया था, उसके बाद वो बॉल गिरा और तो बेसिकली वो ड्रिफ्ट से बीट हुआ लाबुशान, अदरवाइज ही हैड द बॉल कवर्ड. So for me, I think these were the two things that I thought कि अश्विन possibly धीरे धीरे बिल्ड किया अपने गेम में. बहुत सटल चीज था बट इसका एडवांटेज इसको मिला इस सीरीज में, नो डाउट अबाउट इट. फिटनेस ऑफ कोर्स, फिटनेस भी बिल्ड किया आपने.
Yeah. I think one other difference in this test match was Rahane's captaincy. I think Ashwin is a player for whom captains matter, as in whose captaining also matters. And I've seen Rahane captain one or two matches before, but this one I've been pretty impressed by how he's led. So one key thing that I saw was when he got run out, he patted Jadeja on the back before he moved. Maybe it stemmed from his empathy that last match he may have been negatively influenced by getting Kohli run out, and hence he didn't want Jadeja to face
or
any.
maybe he wanted to give Kohli an example or exhibition of how to handle
Could
such
be.
situations,
Could
because
be.
Kohli was his hands were up in desperation कि क्या कर दिया यार, मेरे को आउट करवा दिया.
Yeah. But how? What do you think about his captaincy now that you've seen half a game here?
No, मतलब I think मतलब definitely a difference. Quite, I would say कि the bowling changes what he made yesterday. So those were some of those. I think I was not expecting, at least when I thought कि सिराज को अभी देगा, उस टाइम पे उसने अश्विन को दिया. And even the field placements. And ठीक है, behavior, conduct on the field, I think Rahane का nobody has questioned ever. So he has
Overrated है
always
थोड़ा.
always been a
But I think
gentleman
that
type
in
का ही है.
itself is a slightly overrated area.
But I would not get into that. But the way he handled his bowlers, the field placements, and the real difference was, if you see, we never allowed them to make easy runs. So cricket में क्या होता है कि once a batsman is playing on 10, below 10, 15, the confidence is different. The moment you cross that 45, 50, 55 runs mark, even though you are bowling the same ball with same lethality, you will not get the same result. So squeezing the run, stopping those crucial runs are also important. And in these two test matches, I don't know whether that is opponent's strategy or so, but we are not giving away those GG runs. Even matlab 1-4, 2-4s, you will not see that in 1 over 3 or 4-4s they are hitting, or 2 6s or 1 6s. So that is also adding to the pressure of all these Australian batsmen. Indian bowlers are doing well. They are making them play. पहले क्या करते थे हम कि बाहर bowling करते थे, ऑफ साइड के बाहर किए जा रहे हैं, then we will bowl one on the wicket. Now we are able to contain them by bowling on the wicket. So you will not see lot of balls going to 10th wicket and all. अगर जो ऑफ साइड के कॉरिडोर में भी बॉलिंग हो रहा है, 5th wicket, 6th wicket maximum. So batsman has all that doubt कि कभी भी ball in swing होके it will trap them before the wicket, or it will just miss marginally the wicket. So I think all these little things, what I'm seeing, that is helping. Captaincy definitely अच्छा है. I think one another thing, and I would like to hear from all of you. What did you guys find different in Jadeja's batting? How has he transformed in last 6 months or so? Why is he so effective against and in all formats? Now he has proved in Test matches, all formats. So what has changed?
So see, Amitji, for me it is very simple. I think Ravindra Jadeja, uh, uh, he's known to be batting long innings, etc. At least in the domestic circuit. Now,
Triple centuries, yeah. I think
so
Amir, correct me. He had
Three.
one or two triple centuries.
three.
Three.
Okay. He has 3 triple centuries. So at least he's in the habit of playing long. So that is one. So from a psychological mindset perspective, he knows how to bat on for 5 hours, 6 hours, you know,
Mm.
if required. So that is point number one. Point number two is that the way he's playing, I have realized, I saw at least 2 things, is that he has cut down on all the other shots that he cannot play. So for example, Jadeja is not a good cover driver. So he's not cover driving.
He doesn't.
He's not cover driving. Jadeja plays a good dab shot on backward point. He plays that shot, but only to those balls which are not bouncing. So the shot selection is important. Or say he's playing that after he has played 40 balls or 50 balls, so that he understands the bounce, etc. of the pitch. And then he's just playing that tuck on the leg side, little pulls or swat pulls that he has developed over the years. And what I was really impressed with is that his ability to judge and play the short ball. So there was a lot of short ball. He got out to a short ball today, but I thought that the shot which he played to that ball was pretty decent as a shot. He decided to take Mitchell Stark on, which is fine. That is okay. He thought that let me score a quick 30-40 years. But it was not a top edge shot. He brought his bat down on the shot. There was a fielder who was placed there, and he took a good catch. So the shot was quite okay. So I think 3 things: not playing the shots that he cannot play, and his defense has improved. He's playing very, very close to the body. He's not wafting, etc. And then he's judging the short ball really well. So he knows that, okay, I can sway away, I can duck. He's not much of a ducker, but he kind of sways away from the lineup. तो ये 3 चीज कर रहा है. 7वां 8वां पे
Good
बैटिंग
points.
करता है, तब तक बॉल पुराना हो चुका है. Good enough for him to survive 100 balls, 150 balls, and then score a 30, 40, 50, depending on the situation. So that's my 2 words, 2 bits.
Yeah, I think fair points. And one of my observation is also the same, that his ability to judge short balls or at least a line of ball. So even if you see him in IPLs and all, he has that very good cuts. Even if you put one gully, 1 point, he can bisect that. He has ability, so and that happens because you are able to see the bounce and you have confidence that you can time it well. So yesterday also, if you look at him when he was playing, when ball stopped moving horizontally, ठीक है, तो जब बॉल में साइड वे मूवमेंट नहीं था, then he was very good. So he was not getting into line of the ball and trying to defend. He was just standing few millimeter sideway movement, and then he will just go and tap the ball. So in normal 20 over 50 over format, he would like to cut those balls. Yesterday he was just tapping those, and then he's playing within his limitations. He knows that he cannot drive, so he has stopped driving. All those pulls, he knows that he will not be able to clear the ground, but at least he will clear the inner field and it will fall somewhere between. So some of those shots, and I think he is also very confident these days that he can bat, and that comes from all those domestic long innings, and I think he has been playing for last 7, 8, 10 years now. So
10 years now.
So he 10 years now.
उसके ज्यादा 2009 T20 वर्ल्ड कप में ये मैच का मुजरिम बना था.
6 छक्का लगा था इसको, लगा
6 छक्का जब खाया था ये.
वो और एक बार बैटिंग में भी बना था. देखो एक मैच चेस कर रहे थे,
उसको उतारा,
धोनी ने इसको ऊपर भेजा एंड ही वाज ऑन 50 भी नहीं, कुछ 37 बॉल्स 27
बहुत ही पेनस्टेकिंग इनिंग खेला था 1995 के स्ट्राइक रेट पे.
करेक्ट. हाँ, जबकि धोनी ने उसको ऊपर भेजा था अटैक करने के लिए. तो आई थिंक दूसरा इसका ये भी फायदा हुआ है कि ही इज गॉन थ्रू दोस अप्स एंड डाउन्स ना, तो अभी वो थोड़ा रिलैक्स्ड है. मतलब इसको पता है कि देखो ये मेरा स्किल सेट है नहीं है. देखो बीच में एक फेज था वो पावर हिटिंग करने की कोशिश करता था आईपीएल में और हमेशा बाउंड्री पे कैच होता था. तो अभी वो ज्यादा करता नहीं. ही ओनली टेक्स ऑन द स्पिनर्स, बट ही डजंट ट्राई टू क्लियर हिज लेग एंड ट्राई टू hit big hits unless the ball is really in his comfort zone. So I thought he's just more comfortable in his skin now. He knows कि bowler है, तो बैटिंग पे मतलब मुझे इतना खतरा नहीं है टीम में रहने का. जबकि initially, he was touted as a batsman, and he had to, and people like the respected, revered Deepanjan Dev had said he's not fit to play a single test match for India. But he's been able to make them eat latrine.
As BG would say, yes.
Sanjay Manjrekar included.
बट देखो मेरे संजय मांजरेकर का ना, आई डोंट थिंक वो पॉइंट गलत है. वो उसका पर्सनल प्रेफरेंस है कि ऑलराउंडर खिलाओ मत. ठीक है, अब वो यू कैन डिसएग्री विद दैट, बट आई थिंक टू से दैट जडेजा इज एन ऑलराउंडर इन वनडे क्रिकेट इज नॉट डिफेंसिव बॉलर यार. वो चहल या वो कुलदीप जैसे विकेट नहीं लेगा. तो अब इफ as a captain you prefer bowlers who will take wickets, I don't think that assessment is wrong. Sure, you may say that no, I prefer people who actually can stem the runs from one end, and that is also a crucial bowler to have in your team.
No, I think after Manjrekar's comment, he has improved a lot also. So I think last 1 year I am seeing a lot of difference. So it is not at that point in time I would not have disagreed completely with Manjrekar. But today, if Manjrekar says the same thing, I will have a different opinion. But now I think Manjrekar has also, because of all those issues.
आज ही बोला वो कि everyone knows my thoughts in one day.
Yeah, and I see, what happened. When Jadeja scores a 50, he takes 2-3 wickets, and he gives you very, very tight 15 overs. Then when you combine all of it, plus he also gives you electric fielding. All the time. So when you combine all of it and put a player on number 6 or number 7, then you find value in it. But obviously, say if Jadeja was not batting as well as he is today, then obviously there is no value. Then I don't need Jadeja for his straightest left arm spin.
One-lip bowling.
Then I don't need him. I think it is the batting add-on which has really upped his share stock value.
But I have one question for the group. When Hardik Pandya returns to full fitness and starts putting in those 10, 12, 15 overs a day, right, as a solid fifth bowler, how do you then create the equilibrium of a team? Do you play both Pandya and Jadeja? Do you pick one of them depending on conditions? How would you go?
Yeah, I think I will go with conditions. I will not play both of them because we are a batting heavy kind of thing, and if you look at our bowling unit and if everyone is fit, we have a decent bowling unit who can take 10 wickets, 20 wickets. So we now, it is not that those times when Venkatesh Prasad and all were playing and we are struggling to take 20 wickets. So I would not play both of them, but yeah, depending on condition, some places Jadeja, some places Hardik. Hardik as a batter appears much more dangerous than Jadeja. As a bowler, I would not rate Hardik Pandya very highly. He is an ordinary bowler, and with all these injuries, back surgery and all, I don't know whether how much comeback he will able to make. But yeah, I'll go with conditions and all, and then but definitely not both.
I think Pandya bowled quite well in England and in South Africa when he was initially played, and again I think
swinging condition, swinging condition he can be a good bowler. Swinging because he doesn't have a lot of pace, but at 135, 134, he has that ability to swing ball, and he has good outswingers also. I have seen him.
And again fielding वगैरह से जो value add करता है in circle.
Batting definitely better है. Batting तो definitely उसका better है, and मतलब on his day he can take games away from opposition. So, correct. But I think with fielding एक चीज मतलब one difference from the first test and this test, at least we are able to take all those crucial catches. Yeah. So first inning में भी तुम देखे होगे there was a mix up between Jadeja and Shubman Gill. But Jadeja managed to hold that. I saw Siraj taking one catch at the boundary. Today Mayank Agarwal taking that catch in slip. So except Rishabh Pant missing all those fine nicks and all, and that
In-
too on spinners.
In
Other
fact,
fielders
Rishabh
have
Pant
managed it
का-
well.
सॉरी, ऑन द टॉपिक ऑफ ऋषभ पंत, अगर किसी ने स्मिथ का विकेट देखा एंड
I
ऋषभ पंत
saw
का
that.
रिएक्शन देखा,
He-
उसको लगा
पीछे
मैंने
छोड़-
कैच छोड़ा,
हाँ वो पीछे छोड़
Yeah.
दिया.
नहीं उसने वो पकड़ा नहीं और उसको लगा मैंने छोड़ा, तो वो ऐसा सिर नीचे डाला,
I saw
फिर
that.
उसको पता चला कि बोल्ड
हाँ, if it
Bold
was
हुआ
a
है.
nick, if it was a nick, और वो स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड था, because वो जो निक आया
बहुत ही
है
सीधा
वो
था।
स्टंप के गिल्ली से लग के आया है, so as a wicket keeper you have to take it, and there was not much deviation, like it was a very straightish deviation on the leg side,
करेक्ट,
so I
आई थिंक
saw
बोथ
that and
स्मिथ
I
एंड
was like,
पंत डिडंट रियलाइज इट हिट द स्टंप,
yeah,
एंड बाद में उसने एक छोड़ा ना एंड में, आई डिडंट सी इट बट आई
ये
एंड में भी
के बाद
छोड़ा, ये स्पिनर पे छोड़ा, दो कैच छोड़ा स्पिनर पे.
आर
तो
अश्विन के
I
आई
बाद-
think
थिंक पंत का गलत फॉर्मेट में हम फोकस कर रहे हैं. आई थिंक पंत इज अ गेम चेंजर इन T20. पंत एंड हार्दिक पांड्या at number 5 and 6 are your future in T20s. In tests, I would play Saha for as long as he can deliver. I may even consider Ishan Kishan until Pant can improve his keeping skills. Because देखो ये एक हाथ कैच की वजह से मैच हाथ से
एकदम
निकल जाता
टेस्ट
है.
मैच में तो निकल जाएगा, टेस्ट मैच में निकल जाएगा, मेरा भी यही मानना
T20
है.
में पंत को खिलाओ तो वहां उधर ड्रॉप कर दिया उसको रवि शास्त्री जी ने.
But Saha actually, see, we have given him lot of chances.
साहा का जानते हो
लेकिन
प्रॉब्लम क्या है? साहा ना मतलब
somewhere
जब
he is not
विदेश,
clicking.
हाँ जब ये विदेश जाता है ना तो इसको पता नहीं क्या सांप सूंघ जाता है. इंडिया में ठीक ठाक ही बैटिंग करता है, आईपीएल में सेंचुरी वेंचुरी करता है, अच्छा मारता है और फॉरेन फास्ट बॉलर्स को भी मारता है, बट जब ये विदेश जाता है तो पता एक पैर निकाल के ऑलरेडी ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर रख के वे इंतजार करेगा. विदेशी पिच पे आप वैसे खेलिएगा तो आपके 5 रन भी आप नहीं बना.
नहीं वो मतलब 2015 या 16 में जहाँ पे we were winning the match, जब धोनी नहीं आया था,
Adelaide.
कोहली was
2014
दो छक्का मार के
2014 एडिलेड डाउन द ट्रैक
Unnecessary,
बोल्ड
हाँ,
हुआ
step
था.
हाँ 2 छक्का मार के और फिर बोल्ड हो गया.
बोल्ड हो गया. तो
बहुत
मतलब that
गंदा.
kind, so मतलब he is not someone who is not getting chances, he is getting lot of chances, but
नहीं,
somewhere
ठीक है, जो भी है, मतलब आई एम सेइंग, बट एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम जो
नहीं।
पंत एक 20 रन एक्स्ट्रा देगा, उससे आई वुड से अ कीपर हु विल होल्ड 90% ऑफ हिज चांसेस
आई
इज
एग्री.
हायर आरओआई.
कीपिंग थोड़ा सा क्रिटिकल स्किल है, स्पेशली तो मेरा इसमें ऐसा व्यू है कि मेरा ये मानना है कि पंत हमेशा से रेड बॉल क्रिकेट में पॉसिबली ज्यादा सक्सेसफुल होगा, बिकॉज पंत
वो
और
सहवाग लॉजिक है क्या
हाँ,
तुम्हारा?
हाँ, मेरा वही
सहवाग
लॉजिक है.
logic.
यहाँ
because
पे
पंत को ना ब्लॉकआउट कर देगा टीम व्हाइट बॉल क्रिकेट में, उसको मालूम है कि, बट रेड बॉल क्रिकेट में ना बाय वर्च्यू ऑफ द नेचर ऑफ द गेम इटसेल्फ उसको 50 बॉल
He
में
will
मिल गया
be-
ना, हाँ तो उसमें साला 40-50 खींच के निकाल जाएगा. 2-3 स्लिप उसके लिए लालच में लगाएगा ही, और अगर उसका चल गया तो फिर वो 50-60-70 रन मार के तेजी से निकल जाएगा. लेकिन अगर मेरा उसमें ये ओपिनियन है कि आप स्प्लिट कर दो पंत और साहा को. साहा को आप खिलाओ जहां पे टफ कीपिंग कंडीशन है, तो इंग्लैंड में खिलाओ, न्यूजीलैंड में खिलाओ, क्योंकि वहां पे एनीवे पंत भी बैटिंग में नहीं चलेगा, वो भी नहीं चलेगा. और इंडिया में खिलाओ स्पिनर पिच पे, जहां पे कि स्पिन के अगेंस्ट बढ़िया कीपिंग का जरूरत है.
लेकिन मतलब फिर तो
अगर साहा पे
जगह
भरोसा
बचा ही
नहीं है, अगर
हाँ?
साहा पे भरोसा नहीं है, व्हाई नॉट ब्लड ईशान किशन
हाँ,
और
मैं
whoever is
मानना
the
है.
next
हाँ,
है,
ईशान किशन को ला सकते
go
हो.
for
ला
him ना.
सकते हो.
हाँ,
नहीं मतलब कहने का मतलब है कि बिकॉज
संजू सैमसन इज कंप्लीट आउट, मतलब he is not a red ball.
संजू
उन लोग का-
सैमसन आई एम नॉट कन्विंस्ड इन व्हाइट बॉल आल्सो.
यार हमको ऐसा लगता है ना कि इसका एक तो उन लोग का ना बैक वगैरह उतना रेडी नहीं है 90 ओवर विकेट कीपिंग करने के लिए. विकेट कीपर का जॉब जो है ना बहुत ही ताकतवर आदमी का जॉब होता है. तो 90 ओवर्स क्राउच करने में और उठने में, एक पाकिस्तान का बॉलर था एक बार, यासिर शाह,
अभी भी है ना?
यासिर शाह
अभी
नहीं,
भी है.
अरे यार उसका एक T20 स्पेशलिस्ट आया था 2009-6-7-8 के टाइम पे, उसका नाम मैं भूल गया.
लेफ्टी
राइट आर्म था,
राइट आर्म.
कुछ उसका नाम था, उसका मैं नाम ढूंढ के दिखाऊंगा. तो T20 में जब बॉलिंग करता था ना तो 144 143 ऐसा पेस पे डालता था. ठीक है, एक टेस्ट मैच हुआ जिसमें पाकिस्तान का विकेट इंडिया का शुरू में गिरा और युवराज सिंह वाज प्लेइंग दैट टेस्ट मैच. सेकंड स्पेल में वो बंदा है ना 118 की स्पीड पे बॉलिंग कर रहा था. तो बिकॉज ही हैड नेवर प्लेड व्हाइट बॉल क्रिकेट सो मच, तो स्टेमिना जो था ना उसका, था ही नहीं 4-10 ओवर से आगे जाने का. तो रेड बॉल क्रिकेट क्या होता है ना कि आपके शरीर को टेस्ट करता है बहुत अलग अलग तरीका से. तो कोई भी जो विकेट कीपर चाहिए होगा ना, वो ऐसा चाहिए जो रणजी ट्रॉफी में बैठ के विकेट कीपिंग किया हो, क्योंकि उसका बार उठक बैठक में ही फट लेती है बहुत लोग।
Was that player Yasir Arafat?
यस, यासिर अराफत।
यासिर अराफत।
यस, यासिर गजब मारा था युवराज सिंह उसको भाई, कुत्ते की तरह पिटाई हुई थी। तो ये सिचुएशन, तो इसलिए ना एंड बाय दैट सेम लॉजिक मेरे हिसाब से संजू सैमसन नहीं चलेगा टेस्ट मैच में।
नहीं, और संजू सैमसन ही इज बीन अराउंड फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम। उसका तुम डोमेस्टिक एवरेज देखोगे 31 या
30 के
32
नीचे, 30 के
है,
नीचे के आसपास।
विच का, हाँ मतलब कितना भी टफ पिच होगा वो वायनाड में, 32 तो डज नॉट, मतलब इंडिया में तो तुम नहीं यार, टॉप ऑर्डर बैट्समैन के
तो
यू आर
सही
नॉट
बात है।
प्रूविंग योर क्रेडेंशियल्स।
हनुमा
ही इज
विहारी
गुड
का
फॉर आईपीएल
57 है ब्रो,
कैमियोस,
57।
बट
यार हाँ, हनुमा विहारी, मतलब अब तो अमिया जोशी भी यहाँ पे हैं, तो वी कैन हैव हनुमा विहारी एट द सेंटर। सो सी, हनुमा विहारी एज ए बैट्समैन आई ऑलवेज फाउंड हिम, जो भी लिटिल आई हैव सीन हिम, वेरी कॉम्पैक्ट, ठीक है। सो इन डिफेंस यू विल सी दैट he is able to block the balls, he is able to pick the line, जहाँ पे लीव भी इसका देखोगे काफी कॉन्फिडेंट लीव्स रहेगा। सम ऑफ दोज ऑफ आई वुड से मिड ऑफ से जो ड्राइव है उसका, normally test cricket mein mid off will be little on that side, so if you are able to push those ball through that area, you get those easy runs, so he's very good in that also. But yesterday when he was batting and he batted for some 30-40 balls, and when Nathan Leon was bowling, he was trying to make runs, and I could not find any lot of shots in his armory which he was able to use. So he started sweeping, and the moment you start sweeping bowlers 3 times 4 times, you know that you are now clueless. Either you are not able to pick this spin, that's why you started sweeping, or you do not have much shot. तो बहुत सारा शॉर्ट बॉल भी आया जहाँ पे मतलब he could have created space, cut the ball, और ऑफ साइड में पुश कर सकता था, और फ्लिक डाउन द लेग साइड फॉर सिंगल. He was not able to do that. So I think little disappointed with Hanma Vihari, and now that next inning he may get a chance or may not get a chance, but looks like third test KL Rahul coming and Vihari making way for him. I mean, a sad
I would say,
state of affairs, but
I would say उसको 4 मैच खिलाओ। देखो ऐसे तो उसने कुछ ऐसे बहुत डिसअपॉइंटिंग या टेरिबल परफॉर्मेंस नहीं दिया है कि मतलब ही इज नॉट बीन आई। पृथ्वी शॉ के तुम 2 डिसमिसल देखोगे ना, उसके रन्स छोड़ो, वो जिस तरीके से आउट हुआ ना, मतलब his form is not there or he's got clear chinks in his armor.
but
इसका तो ऐसे
जोशी
कुछ नजर नहीं आता है।
जोशी
और राहुल ने
only
ऐसे कुछ भी किया नहीं है।
Joshi, the only problem is Rahul is too strong a contender to be left out for long. Only problem is that अगर केएल राहुल की जगह देखो, अब रोहित शर्मा तो आएगा, रोहित शर्मा को तो तुम बिठा नहीं पाओगे, तो रोहित शर्मा को तुम चलो मयंक अग्रवाल को तुम बिठा दोगे because he has not done well. Subman Gill 45 runs, good solid batting, 7 fours, 8 fours, you have confidence on him. Now KL Rahul as a player, you have lot of pressure. See, one side you have Hanma Vihari who is not able to convert those runs into some decent innings, and दूसरे साइड में तुम केएल राहुल को कब तक बिठाओगे? आई थिंक अंडर प्रेशर आई एग्री विथ योर थॉट प्रोसेस कि तुम थोड़ा लॉन्ग रोप दो विहारी को because he is a long term prospect, but just because KL Rahul is too strong, I see him coming in the next match.
इसमें हम कुछ बोलना चाहते हैं।
ठीक है, मतलब
So Joshi, I will just add a point of view to this. So मेरा जो opinion है, basically it is very similar to that of Amit ji. So today morning I was thinking, is that why are we after Hanuma Vihari so much, and then why is Hanuma Vihari in the team? So then I went back to the England series, जहाँ पे कि केएल राहुल का 30 निकल गया था पैंट्स में, है ना? And then I remembered that series कि what is the strength of Hanuma Vihari? Why is he in the test team? Hanuma Vihari is in the test team to bat in tough conditions also. Hanuma Vihari, बहुत सारे बैट्समैन जो है थोड़ा सा relatively easier batting condition में they look very very good, and some of these purest batsmen बिकॉज इनको ये लेट खेलते हैं, अगर पिच ट्रू भी होगा तो ऑन द अप नहीं मारेगा, अगर बॉल इनके जोन में है तो ही शॉट खेलेंगे, थिंग्स लाइक दैट. ऑस्ट्रेलिया पिचेस आर स्लाइटली ट्रूअर एज कंपेयर टू द इंग्लैंड इंग्लिश पिचेस. बट हनुमा विहारी ने काफी कॉम्पैक्ट और बढ़िया डिफेंसिव बैटिंग किया था. एक आध मैच में आई रिमेम्बर फोर्स हिटिंग ओपनिंग भी किया था, एंड ही डिड क्वाइट वेल
ऑस्ट्रेलिया
अगेंस्ट.
में था,
ऑस्ट्रेलिया में
था.
कहीं पे किया था, जो अच्छा ओपनिंग किया था, रन नहीं बना पाया था. एंड फॉर मी द स्ट्रेंथ दैट हनुमा विहारी ब्रिंग्स इन इज दैट सडनली जब विकेट गिरने लगता है इंडिया का, तो वो जो डोमिनो इफेक्ट होता है ना, वो नहीं होने देता, उसको रोक देता है. इसी टेस्ट मैच का फर्स्ट इनिंग में 50 रन का ही पार्टनरशिप हुआ, लेकिन 20 ओवर इन लोग खेल गया. अरे अजिंक्य रहाणे और जब ऑपोजिशन बॉलर को जब 20 ओवर का बॉलिंग करवाते हैं, तो आपको मिलेगा बॉल लेग साइड में, थोड़ा छोटा बॉल, एक आध फुल टॉस, ये सब आ जाता है. So for me, Hanuma Vihari is in the team, bringing that trait and adding that trait to the Indian lineup, not allowing her. हमको लगता है 33-34 का भी एवरेज है, which is a fair average for him. नंबर 6 पे बैटिंग कर रहा है. मेरा भी अब यही ओपिनियन है, although I'm too keen and I understand कि केएल राहुल बहुत बढ़िया स्ट्रोक में कर रहे हैं, मतलब फाड़ सकता है वो. But I just feel that it will be sheer injustice against Hanuma Vihari, given the kind of conditions he has batted for India. He's a tough condition batsman. हनुमा विहारी को आप टफ कंडीशन में भी उतार दो तो आउट नहीं होगा, वो टिका रहेगा.
देखिए मेरा मतलब सिंपल सा यार्डस्टिक है. बैट्समैन को अगर तुम देखोगे, कोई भी बैट्समैन, देखो इंग्लैंड में तुम जाके रन मत बनाओ, ठीक है. देयर मतलब मेनी बैट्समैन दे हैव फेल्ड. ऑस्ट्रेलिया इज ए प्लेस, एंड यू आल्सो पॉइंटेड आउट कि ट्रू पिचेज है यहाँ पे. इफ यू आर ए गुड बैट्समैन, इफ यू हैव गुड स्ट्रोक प्लेइंग एबिलिटीज, you will make runs. You take Sachin, take Kohli, Dravid, Lakshman. I think Amya, you would remember 98, 99. He made some 167 runs, and then Sachin requested for him ODI. To stay back for ODI series. But you get the quality of that batsman if you are able to make runs in those conditions. Virat Kohli, I think 2012, he made, when we were losing by those huge margins, he made 1 century. Ajinkya Rahane, MCG 2014, he made century, and then again he converted that. So you would see that a very good batsman who has ability to score runs. While I agree with you that he is there to defend, he is there to block those fall off, a flurry of wickets and all those things, I agree. But at the same time, once you are set, you need your main batter to start scoring runs also. Bilkul. Yesterday he was set. And otherwise he could have just stayed. He could have played 100 more balls and he could have started. There was no hurry. But the moment he started trying to look for runs, he was struggling. He was not able to rotate this strike. I agree. He was not able to take those singles. So that's where I am concerned. But as a player, I agree. And he was in my team. When I selected my 11, he was there in my team. I find him very compact, solid.
बहुत बढ़िया पॉइंट बोले हो. इनफैक्ट that reminds me of Cheteshwar Pujara. Cheteshwar Pujara का first 100 ball versus the next set of balls that he plays, उसका strike rate बहुत ही ऊपर चला जाता है. Because even in the Pujara way of playing, he finds out ways of then scoring runs.
No, he has those shots ना, मतलब वो तुम देखो मिड विकेट से वो एक फोर मार देगा, कुछ कट्स भी कर देगा, all those मतलब ugly looking drives. Agricultural drives and all. But imagine the situation wherein Pujara started batting and you have Hanuma Vihari also. मतलब समय को रोक देगा ये लोग दोनों मिलके. सो के उठोगे पता चलेगा कि स्कोर मूवी नहीं हुआ, कि बारिश होके मैच रुक गया था क्या.
बोल, हमको लगता है कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया सीरीज में इन लोग इसको, जहां तक मेरा अंदेशा है कि ये देखेगा, बिकॉज इट्स अ थिन बैलेंस, इन लोग ट्राई करेगा मे बी इसको. एंड यू आर राइट, सी कीपिंग प्लेयर्स लाइक रोहित शर्मा एंड काला राहुल आउट ऑफ द टेस्ट टीम इज पागलपन.
हाँ, मतलब they are too strong to be left out for long. Unless you give selectors or captain that opportunity by making runs, then only one. Otherwise, what is the reason you keep playing Hanuma Vihari and not play KL Rahul?
6 नंबर पे तो खेल ही सकता है.
हाँ बिल्कुल खेल सकता है यार. अभी रोहित शर्मा भी जो टीम में आएगा. हाँ
मेरे को लगता है विहारी को ऊपर खिला के देखना चाहिए इनको. आई थिंक ही इज नॉट बीन गिवन अ कंसिस्टेंट इनफ रन टू either discard or select him for a long time. So I think they should be clear what they want him to do. They've shunted him around. I don't think he's great at number 6, but he may make sense right
अमित जी
behind
का
the
पॉइंट हम
table.
समझ गए।
मतलब
वो
मैं तो
कोई-
ये नहीं बोल
कोई
रहा
भी-
कि उसको तुम डिस्कार्ड करो। आई एम सेइंग कि मतलब नाउ फॉर मी राहुल एंड हनुमा विहारी बोथ आर सेम। गिव चांस टू राहुल एज वेल देन if he is
नहीं।
not doing that well, but
अमित जी-
keep Vihari in team.
जैसे शुभमन गिल है अमित जी, हम लोग उसका छोटा सा इनिंग देखे। इस छोटा इनिंग में मैंने क्या क्या देखा, मैंने देखा कि मिड ऑफ पे ड्राइव बहुत शानदार मारता है, सेक्सी, बैकफुट पे पंच बहुत बढ़िया करारा पंच करता है एकदम टाइमिंग के साथ, ठीक है। मिड विकेट के ऊपर उसको पुल शॉट मार सकता है बिना हैसल हुए, मिड विकेट के ऊपर से, स्क्वायर लेग नहीं, मिड विकेट पे मारता है, मतलब कि उसके पास बहुत समय। और हम क्या देखे, नेथन लायन को चार्ज करके कवर्स पे 4 रन मारा, एकदम प्योर टाइमिंग। तो हमको रेंज दिख गया उसका, शुभमन गिल का, भाई रेंज है बंदे के पास शॉट का। अभी तक हनुमा विहारी का हमको डिफेंस दिखा है कि कॉम्पैक्ट है, बट वो शॉट पे अच्छा खेलता है ना, हम आज तक नहीं देखे। तो यही
मतलब उसका
प्रॉब्लम
व्हाट इज द स्कोरिंग, जैसे वीवीएस लक्ष्मण, तो मतलब रिस्क से तुम देख रहे हो कि
बिल्कुल,
शॉट्स है,
बिल्कुल।
और लक्ष्मण भी स्टार्ट स्लोली लेगा, लेकिन तुम देखोगे ऐसा रन पिकअप करता था, हर ओवर में एक 4 तो मारता ही मारता था।
नहीं, एकदम हम अग्री करते हैं कि बैट्समैन है तो हमको पता होना चाहिए कि क्या शॉट मार सकता है। जैसे रहाणे का हमको पता है, तो बैकफुट पे बढ़िया पंच मारेगा। तो एकदम आई एग्री विद दैट कि अभी तक मैं हनुमा विहारी का क्या शॉट है उसके पास, हमको आइडिया नहीं है।
सो कीर्ति, अभी क्या प्लान है? तो आई थिंक मोस्ट ऑफ द फॉक्स दे हैव लेफ्ट द मीटिंग,
नहीं,
एंड
बट आई
सो
थिंक
व्हाट्स
हम
द
लोग का
कंक्लूजन?
बहुत अच्छा कंक्लूजन हुआ और डिस्कशन भी बहुत अच्छा हुआ। अब हम लोग को ये है कि कल जल्दी से जल्दी, उम्मीद करते हैं कि 8 बजे तक मैच समाप्त हो जाएगा इंडिया टाइम से। और उसके बाद जो है हम लोग इसका एक छोटा सा सेलिब्रेशन किया जाएगा शाम को, जिसमें ऑल द क्रिकेट फैंस विल गेट टुगेदर फॉर 5 मिनट्स फॉर अ ग्रेट इंडियन।
ओके, कूल।
बट
सो
आई थिंक
कल शाम में अगर करोगे तो लेट रखना।
हाँ, लेट करेंगे,
मेरा
प्लेड बाय द ईयर।
ठीक है, ओके। हाँ, पहले एक बार कल देख भी लेते हैं, ऐसा ना हो कि कल 150 का लीड हो जाए और फिर वी आर स्ट्रगलिंग एंड देन
वो भी हो सकता है।
हाँ, ऑस्ट्रेलिया के साथ तो हमेशा ऐसा हुआ है हमारा, तो
हो सकता है।
वन साइडेड तो हम जीतेंगे नहीं।
ठीक है ब्रो।
ओके गाइस, ओके ब्रो,
चलो
बाय बाय बीजी, बाय अंजन,
बाय
बाय। थैंक्स बीजी
थैंक यू
फॉर ऑर्गेनाइजिंग दिस, थैंक यू,
बाय।